Today's video is part 2. We're going to show you what to avoid so that you don't fail your test. Hey guys, welcome to FM Driving School online driving lessons. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. We give you the best tips, the best skills, the best tools needed for you to pass your driving test. And also we show you how to avoid failing your test. When you're at the front of the traffic lights, make sure you're at the bicycle, be ready because you're at the front of the queue. If you're a bit further back, maybe you could be neutral, but we would advise you to stay in gear 1. Obviously, the more experienced you are, you could go to neutral because in a split second, you can move off. But those are for the more experienced drivers. As you get around as a learner driver or any driver, you have to be thinking about the steepness of the hill. So the steeper it goes, the lower the gear we need to be in. This gives us more power. For example, if there was a bit of a queue here and we were to stall, and because we was in high gear, then potentially we could fail because we might not have control of the car and we may roll back. So the key is make sure you're in the correct gear. So as we drive, pretty simple for now. You can't really be making mistakes as a learner driver at this situation. I can't think of anything right now, but as we're driving further forward, we're going to have a zebra crossing. Again, potentially students miss the zebra crossings. Look, there's pedestrians crossing right now, so look far ahead, scan. If you miss it and you miss the pedestrians trying to cross, you will fail. So as we get to this turning, we're turning right. Make sure you check your mirrors, indicate right, and definitely go back down to gear 2. A lot of students forget to bring it back down to gear 2 and they take the turn in gear 3, thus losing control of the car. And also the steering here, you might not be steering correctly because it's going a bit fast, so you might get 2 faults. One is losing control of the car because of the gear, and number 2, maybe the steering wasn't correct, so you might have gone too close to the pavement, etc. So potentially 2 major faults. We're just going to speed up the video, but that doesn't mean you speed up your driving. So make sure you stay at 20 miles an hour, and let's just get to the next part of the fault section. So here as we explained in our last video, make sure you always get back to the left hand side of the road. Now, what are the potential major faults or faults that could happen? You may actually stay on the right lane and you carry on going straight, and the examiner notices, okay, hang on a minute, this guy didn't move back into the left lane. He may then tell you, as you get closer to the roundabout, can you turn left? Maybe he had his plan to turn right, but he just wants to see what do you do in this situation. Remember, they can slightly change the test routes if they wish to. So now, you have to not only move back into the left lane, you have to think about the cars behind you. But as you're getting closer and closer to the junction up ahead, the roundabout, you're getting less and less time to react or be able to move back across to the left lane. So I would say the trick here is move back into the left lane as soon as possible, as soon as you remember. The later you leave it, the more chance you leave for cars to come on your left side, making it harder for you to move back in. Comment below and let me know if this has happened to you, or even if you've been on your test and you've accidentally been on the right lane. Thank you for watching guys. Subscribe, share it with people who you might think might find it beneficial, and good luck in your driving test.